Imagine for a moment that everything you desire is already yours, waiting just beyond the veil of your current thinking, and all that separates you from it is your own state of mind. What if the life you've been dreaming about isn't something you have to chase, but something you have to awaken to? That is the heart of Neville Goddard's teachings, and today, we're going to explore how you can step into that truth and begin to live from the feeling that your time has come. The reason this matters is simple. Most people live their lives waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right opportunity, waiting until they feel ready. But what Neville Goddard taught is that the only time you have is now, and the moment you shift your inner world, your outer world begins to reflect it. If you keep waiting, you remain stuck in a loop of someday. But if you decide that your time has already come, you step into a reality where your desires start unfolding before you. Neville Goddard believed that imagination is not just daydreaming or fantasy. It is the creative force of reality itself. The images you hold in your mind, the feelings you allow yourself to experience, these are not empty thoughts. They are seeds, and life has no choice but to bring them into form. So the question becomes, what are you planting in the soil of your imagination? The truth is, most of us are planting the wrong seeds without even realizing it. We imagine what could go wrong. We play over scenarios of failure, rejection, or lack. We give more attention to our fears than to our desires, and then we wonder why life keeps repeating itself in the same frustrating patterns. Neville's message is radical but simple. Stop overthinking, stop doubting, and live from the state of the wish fulfilled. That means don't just think about what you want, feel it as if it's already here. Now I want you to think about something you deeply want right now. It could be love, success, freedom, health, whatever matters most to you. Imagine that you wake up tomorrow and it is already yours. Don't just see it, feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude. This is the key Neville emphasized again and again. Your assumption, your feeling, is what creates. When you dwell in that state, life begins to rearrange itself to mirror your inner conviction. This is where many people misunderstand. They think manifestation is about constantly visualizing or repeating affirmations with effort. But Neville was clear, it's not about force, it's about acceptance. When you accept something as true in your imagination, and you rest in that feeling, it begins to harden into fact. The external world cannot help but echo what you persist in assuming. And here's something powerful. Neville taught that your imagination is God in action. The creative power that formed the universe is not somewhere outside of you. It is within you, operating through your thoughts and feelings. When you imagine, you are not just playing make-believe. You are shaping reality at its root. This means you are never powerless. Even when circumstances seem against you, you have the ability to create from within. Think about the way most people handle challenges. They look at what is happening in their lives, and they let those outer conditions decide how they feel. If money is short, they feel lack. If love seems absent, they feel lonely. But Neville's teaching flips this around. Instead of letting circumstances dictate your inner world, you let your inner world dictate your circumstances. You don't wait for things to change to feel abundant or loved. You feel abundant and loved first, and then the change comes. So when I say, your time has come, I don't mean someday, or when the stars align, or when everything looks perfect on the outside. I mean now. This moment is the only doorway you'll ever need. You don't have to force anything, you only have to decide who you are going to be in consciousness. The outer world is nothing more than a mirror of your inner assumption. If you want to see a new reflection, you must hold a new inner state. Now, let's make this practical. If you want to apply Neville's wisdom today, start with this simple exercise. Tonight, before you sleep, imagine one scene that implies your wish is fulfilled. Make it short and vivid. For example, if your desire is financial freedom, imagine someone congratulating you, shaking your hand, saying, "I'm so proud of you for your success." Feel the pride, the ease, the joy of that moment. Replay it until it feels real. Then drift off to sleep in that state. Neville called this living in the end, and it is one of the most powerful practices you can ever adopt. This isn't just about imagination, it's about persistence. You may not see results instantly, But as you continue to return to the state of the wish fulfilled, your outer reality has no choice but to shift. Circumstances will change. People will appear. Opportunities will open. The how is not your job, the what and the who you are in consciousness is. And here's the beauty of it. Once you begin to live this way, you realize that life is not happening to you, it is happening through you. You are the operant power, the dreamer of your dream, the one writing the script. You no longer need to chase after outcomes, because outcomes flow from who you have already chosen to be. This creates a sense of freedom most people never taste, because they are stuck waiting for the world to give them permission to live fully. Neville used to say, "Dare to assume. Dare to believe that what you want is already yours. Dare to feel it real before you see it. Because once you do, reality bends to your inner conviction." And this is not philosophy, it is law. If you test it, you will prove it for yourself. So I want you to carry this thought with you. What if today, right now, you began to live as if your desire is already fulfilled? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you carry yourself? If you can answer that and begin to practice it, you will discover that your time has already come. Life is not about waiting for miracles, it's about awakening to the truth that the miracle is already within you. And the sooner you embrace that, the sooner you will see it unfold in your world. So remember, your imagination is God in action, and the state you occupy is the only reality that matters. Assume the best, feel it real, and watch as life reshapes itself around your conviction. Because truly, your time has come.